You're finally awake. Stand up. You were dreaming. Not even the mountain clumsy road can wake you. We almost reached your final destination and we won't let you go.
Last time I remember, I was chilling in my bath. Who are you? Where am I?
I'm Horseman. A man who is paid like a horse and does horse's job.
Okay, and where am I?
On the way to the best of worlds, if you know what I mean.
That does not sound very positive.
It is what it is, my little temporary friend. And I am a simple guy who is moving you from point A to B.
Why anyone wants me?
Well, there might be different reasons for that. One is that you are a pig. Second is that you are not just a pig. Wait a second. What the hell is that ahead of us?
What was that? And how did I survive? Looks like somehow I got teleported to another side of the mountain during the blast. Now I am on my own. Probably the best would be just to follow this mountain road down the path. Hopefully, I will meet there more friendly and intelligent people who can help me out.
Well, well, what have we here? Another lost soul wandering into our little haven? Wait a second. You're not a soul. You're a pig.
Excuse me, sir. I just wander around these forests minding my own piggy business.
Huh. Now it is our business and we don't have many choice. And since my buddy is too smart for such things and I can't...
Feed? Me? Us? No, sir, please. I am poisonous.
Ha! Fairy tales. But don't worry much. You can feed us. First you need to get that campfire going. Just don't fall. Not sure if your piggy brain can grasp the details of campfire construction. Axe, chop chop, wood, stone, pick up. And one last thing. Make sure to place it in the camp pit at the center. We'd rather not freeze our asses off. Well done. You just proved you're worth more than just... Let's keep ourselves warm by the campfire you built. Don't worry, I won't push you into it. Ha ha ha. Now we need to think about filling our bellies. I bet you're right. There's some grazing happening southeast from our camp. I reckon no one will mind if we borrow a deer or two.
But sir, I am a...
What then? You gonna lend us a rib like... That's what I thought. Then get some deer meat and cook it on the camp. Since we're a party of 3. All right. I'll be more ethical. 2 people and 1 pig. We'll need 3 steaks ready to go.
Disclaimer. No real animals were harmed in the complete...
That was nicely done, Chef Pig. I cannot recall a feast as sumptuous since our banditry had to be...
Well, you haven't done anything yet. Oh, I mean anything banditry.
You heard a tale about turtle and hare? But mark my words, one day I shall match the swift...
Okay.
My little pink friend, we've toiled away today, and we've earned ourselves some well-deserved...
But you did not do anything.
Commanding is the most exhausting work in the world. Someday... Make yourself comfortable in our camp and feel free to use a sleeping bag. You've earned it. Morning, Piggy. Hope you slept well.
Yes, it was very nice. Until someone slipped into my bag.
Huh. We don't have many sleeping bags, and as they say... We received some bad news today. Our scout didn't return from his scouting mission. I'd like to ask you for help one more time. Investigate the possible... He ventured into the forest northwest and hasn't been seen since.
Maybe he just went to the brothel.
He's not like that. He enjoyed slipping into sleeping bags just...
Any surprises to be aware of?
It's wild forest, my friend. Always be on guard and prepare for anything.
Ambush! You're caught now, Darren and Mando. What the pig is this? What are you?
You just called it. I'm a pig.
Well, how do we go about this? You've seen too much, unfortunately.
Please, I'll keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'll make it shut with an apple on my dinner table.
Welcome back, Piggy. You look terrible and dirty. Did anything happen?
I wish. I have some bad news for you. The scout will not come.
What? Did he got an arrow to the knee or looked a tulip in the eye?
Worse, he is dead. I encountered some bandits near his corpse.
Great Scott! How did you escape?
I politely explained them that they mistaken me for another person.
I see. Well, I am glad you safely arrived back.
Why did they want you at the first place?
Long story short, we were a part of big bandit organization. However, we stopped sharing the same ideals as the people you met started to... That's why we went east, to end up with bandits past, and start
Sounds like I better not go to these bad boys to the west.
Well, since we are on the far east, it seems you have no other choice as continue your journey. Brace yourself. The west is coming.
You did a lot for us and for prosperity of our camp, Pig. You are a true Spock man. I mean, Pig Spock. However, I believe there is not much left to do here.
Yeah, I guess. Any advice on what my next goal can be?
There are lovely, friendly people living nearby down this road. You won't miss it.
You bastard!
That's what they call a friendly neighborhood. You're so...
You think this is funny? To run away from home?
Objection. I have no idea what you are
You look more silly than usual.
What do you mean? I am seeing you for the first time.
Excuse me, perhaps I've mistaken you for another pig.
No big deal. I can see you have a couple of my kind.
Yes, that's the way we can survive. And that bastard I mentioned...
Who? A pig?
Yes, his name is Finn. He probably likes going on some adventure.
And why only he's doing that?
Can't even imagine. But please help us find him. But as they say, to find a pig, you must think like a pig and be like a pig.
Oh, one more pig with ability to speak.
G'day, ma'am. You also look wonderful today. In medieval...
Oh, please stop or I'll be jinxed into tomato. You look like a perfect can... Sometimes some of our pigs goes missing, and I am not talking about that specific bastard runaway pig. So please help us understand what is going on. Take a hide somewhere where you will blend in with the surroundings and wait. Should be easy task for a pig.
So I should just sit calm on my buttocks and do nothing and watch?
Exactly.
And even will be paid for that?
Well, we'll discuss that after the job's done.
Ah, deal!
Tell me, Piggy. Tell me what your little eyes saw.
Things I saw may not be appropriate for some audience and will be memorized forever in my mind. Without extra drama, you just have problem with wolves.
Wolves? I haven't seen them in our area for ages. Maybe it was just a
Ma'am, as a pig, I can distinguish wolves on genetic level. That's also why I'm a...
Fair enough. At least we know the root cause for that. Thank you, Pinky Bun.
Yelling?
By the gods, finally. You there, help. I'm under here.
Under the ground? What in blazes happened?
Never mind that. Just dig me out before these witless oafs wake up and...
Oafs? You mean those drunkards?
I, might have asked them to.
You asked them to bury you?
It was a wager. I told them I could pull myself out by my own...
You bet you could. Yank yourself out of the ground by your mustache?
I was drunk. It seemed brilliant at the time.
And I'm guessing the brilliance ended when you realized you couldn't move.
Exactly. Turns out the mustache isn't as strong as I thought. And now I'm stuck, and these idiots drank themselves into a stupor on cursed rotgut. We won't wake, no matter how...
So you've been lying here, shouting into the dirt like a mole with regrets?
Yes, yes. Now can we save the jokes for after I'm free? I swear if you help me out of this, I'll owe you a debt of honor.
Digging someone out of their own bad idea sounds exhausting.
Anything. Gold, a rare trinket, a song written in your honor. Just get me out.
Oh, I don't know. It's quite the story to tell.
By all the saints, stop laughing and dig.
Well, this is a surprise. Another pig strolling into camp like he owns the place. What brings you here, stranger?
Looking for someone. About your height, your build? Probably smells like guilt and bad decisions. Seen anyone like that?
Guilt? Bad decisions? Sounds like half the folks I've shared a camp with. You'll have to be more specific, friend.
The farmer sent me. Says one of his pigs got loose and ran off. Reckon you match the description.
A farmer's pig, you say? Do I look like some mud-grubbing barn dweller to you? Look at me. Fine ale, fine smoke, and not a single collar around my neck.
You're sitting on a chair in a most likely bandit camp. I wouldn't call that freedom.
Freedom's what you make it, pal. Out here, no pens, no fences, and no farmer telling me when to eat, sleep, or, you know, become dinner. You ought to try it sometime.
I'll pass. I'm more interested in getting you back to where you belong.
And why's that? You his loyal lap pig, or are you just looking to trade me in for a pat on the head?
Because it's my job, and because leaving your so-called freedom unchecked will only get you killed.
Killed? By who? The wolves? The butcher? Ha! Out here, I control my fate, and so far, I'm doing just fine.
You think you're untouchable, sitting here puffing on that leaf like some lord of the camp? You're just another runaway who's gotten too full of himself.
Maybe so, but I've got no intention of going back to wallow in the farmer's muck. You want to drag me back? Let's see if you've got the guts for it.
You know what? Fine. Stay here, puff your weeds, drink your ale, and play king of the campfire. Not my problem.
Ah, a wise pig after all. I knew you'd see reason. Go on, trot back to your farmer and tell him you failed. Maybe he'll toss you an extra turnip for the effort.
Oh, I'll report back all right. I'll tell him I found you. Drunk, puffing on burnt cabbage, and raving about freedom. Should make for a nice laugh.
Cabbage, I'll have you know this is quality leaf. Imported. Probably.
I'll also mention how you're bravely dodging responsibility by hiding in a camp. That'll make him sleep easier.
You've got a sharp tongue for a farmhand. Remind me to not invite you to the banquet when I become ruler of these woods.
Banquet? Last I checked, pigs like us are the banquet. But enjoy your little kingdom while it lasts. Your Royal Highness.
I will, and don't come crying to me when you're stuck in the mud, doing tricks for scraps.
Better mud than the wolves. Good luck, runaway.
Ah, sweet freedom. The Earth tried to claim me, but it
You were about 5 minutes away from becoming worm food, Roderick.
Yes, but now look at me, alive, victorious, and with—
You were buried up to your neck screaming for help. Dignity left the moment they started shoveling.
How dare you? I'll have you know this mustache is the mark of a hero. Why, when I enter—
Sure, let's call it bravery, and not being stupendously drunk. Speaking of which, your so-called friends—
Some comrades they are, left me to rot while they dream of whatever drunkards dream of.
You mean the tale where you bet on pulling yourself out of the ground by your mustache and failed miserably?
Exactly. A cautionary tale. A tale of hubris. A tale of—
Oh, joy. Just make sure you don't end up buried again before you fit.
Fear not, I've learned my lesson. Next time I'll—
There's not going to be a next time, Roderick.
No, of course not. But just in case, keep your ears open, huh?
you doing up there?
Like they say, a finger's no stick. Just lean back and sit.
And how's your relaxation going on?
Sitting too long, my butt's singing a song.
That doesn't sound healthy at all.
They ask me no questions, so I sit here and stall.
Are you allowed to come down?
Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm done with this show.
All right, I'll tell whoever may care.
I've blisters and bruises from way up there.
You there, you look like a hero. Are you
Let's say I am. What do you want?
a tragedy has befallen me. My magic helmet is gone, lost in the heat of...
A magic helmet? That sounds important.
In the troll fight, fierce beast it was, towering, fangs like scythes, came at me out of nowhere on...
A troll? Near the camp? Funny how no one's mentioned this.
Bah! They don't see what I see. But you're clever, yes? You'll find it for me, bring it back, and I'll reward you handsomely.
This magic helmet of yours, what does it look like?
It's shiny and sturdy and, bucket-shaped. But don't let that fool you. It's in...
Let me guess. It's just a bucket, isn't it?
How dare you? A bucket? Do you think I'd entrust a mere pail with my life? No, it's magic, I tell you. Now go, before the troll finds it and wears it.
Hello, it's Pig.
Who?
A pig.
Me, a pig? No, I am not a pig.
No, I am Pig.
Ah, I see. You are a pig. Okay then, what do I owe the pleasure?
I am regarding the guy and that finger.
The finger? What's wrong with his finger? Is he hurt?
No, it's the guy sitting on the finger.
I see. So what's with his finger thrown?
It's not exactly comfortable, if you catch my drift. I believe he learned the...
Did he speak in rhymes with you?
Yeah, I thought it's his style.
Well, that's why he's up there. Me and my boys can't stand it anymore. Oi, you there? You look like you got a strong back, or at least one that's not already bent double.
Strong back? What's that supposed to mean? And who are you to be throwing work at me?
Name's Gorwald. I keep this town running. Well, me and my lads, but they're about as useful as a hole in a bucket after the tavern's had its way with them. So I need someone with a clearer head and...
And what exactly are you asking me to do, Gorwald?
Simple enough. Go grab some iron ore from the surface veins just outside the town. You can't miss them. Big, shiny streaks of rock. Practically jumping out of the ground.
If it's so easy, why not send one of your miners?
Ha! Because half of them are snoring under a cart right now, and the other half couldn't...
Sounds to me like you've got a drinking problem in this town.
Problem? No. Drinking keeps the lads happy. It's the...
And what do I get for doing your job, Gorwald?
Oh, you'll be paid, don't you worry. A few shiny coins for your trouble. Or perhaps I'll let you keep a chunk of the ore to smith into something.
Fine, I'll get your ore. But don't blame me if your drunkards start calling me their replacement.
Ah, you'd make a fine miner. All you need is a layer of grime on your face and a knack for complaining. Now, off with you. And mind the snakes out there. They're fond of sunning themselves on the rocks. Nasty buggers.
You don't have guts to do the jump of faith. Oh my god, he fucking jumped! He jumped!